Hey everybody, hope all is well. Welcome to another episode of ATC about those comments. Woo, look at this bum busted Dusty on the screen. So I did the video initially on Simply Sad. This one here is titled She Bumped Into Him. He followed and started shooting. Oh yes, bumped into him. And he started shooting. And of course, like I said, I'm sure it was a black woman. That's my guess. Yeah. Dusties, very angry. Someone bumps into you, that's what you do? Low performing men. So, on some of these comments, here is one of the reasons, and I believe this is the reason why he did what he did. Low performing men, they have no power, they have no value. Kid heels can talk that trash all day long. Society knows it is a joke. You have a collective of men that are at the bottom of the barrel and they're causing problems. And then the few men that are on the bottom of the barrel that try to build, bro, you best get your track shoes on. They will rob you or you will get killed. So, woman going their own way. She says, I think he was looking for an excuse for him to do it. Bumping into him wasn't enough. Then he started threatening. He wanted her to say, quote, you old bald head, 3 trash bag carriage, struggle dusty bunny with nothing but lint in your pockets. Exactly. Lint in his pockets. Some guy was in American Grease, so I got my dollars in my pocket. Well, Dusty's got dirt and lint in their pockets. Dusty's got dirt and lint in their pockets and nothing more. So let's go ahead and go to another comment. And that's it. Somebody bump into you? Quick question. If he was at a venture, let's say a concert, and it's crowded, well, nothing but white people, you think he would have done that? Number one, first of all, it's a sea of whiteness. He gonna be not scared, but too scared to go. Oh no, man. I don't know about that, man. No. And if he were to go, he'd be on his best behavior. But see, it's in the hood. And in the hood, they are always up to no good. Welcome, Jeremiah Lavoch. Said I'm a new subscriber. And let me tell you, I'm hooked. Yay! I'm happy more people find your channel. I hope more people find your channel. Those people complaining about the jingle don't know good music when they hear it. I'm waiting for the album to drop. Hey, thank you. And I believe he's referring to beware the angry black lion. Please have your gun in hand. He'll come for you. You don't even know this fool. Go upside your head. Lay down. Play dead. Beware the angry black lion. Dun, 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 dun. Please have your loaded gun in hand. Yes, indeed. So check this out. Living Life Golden says, a couple years back, I was at the grocery store in a nice neighborhood. Dusty, hanging outside the store, loitering, asked for my number, and I respond, no thanks, I'm taken. He proceeded to follow me to the train station, yelling and cursing, demanding my number. Really? He reached out to grab me, and a real black man stepped up and stopped him. Thank you very much. A real black man stepped up and stopped that Dusty. He let him know if he hit me, he would meet his maker. I'm sure he was going to harm me in a devious way. I'm armed now. Risk's not worth it. Yes, he was going to harm. That dust bucket was going to harm you if that real black man. But see, when he saw that real black man, he knew then, this is a real black man. He's not a dust bucket. I'm going to back down. That's why they try to always go after women and children. That's what they do. A real black man, he don't want to, he not finna put those paws up. He know he might get stamped into the ground. I kid you not. Kid you not. Darling Ebony said, I had to get out of the car to stop by because he thought I cut him off. We had an ambulance pass. So per the driving rules, I pulled over to the side of the road. When the ambulance went past, I went to get back on the road and he was trying to prevent me from getting on. He became so enraged, he followed me for blocks in Chicago. Then when I got to a stoplight, he was behind me and started to get out to harass me. Luckily for me, the light turned. Here's the thing. I've noticed this. When you are a low-performing dust bucket, they have no control. See, here's what I've said it before, even before doing this channel. For these dust buckets, and for black men, most people don't really care about what they think. The only one who really cares are black women. Because I hate to say it, you can be an intelligent black man. It's so much dust They want to write you off as not important to listen to. That's why, and talk about emotional, they are more emotional than women. They are like on a daily. It's like, oh, is this your day? On a daily. You catch what I'm saying? More emotional than women. And low performing men, everybody wants to be in control, to have power. You know, they have nothing. Besides, well, hold on, they do have a little something. They got a little girl sitting right here. One man going the own way. He got that lint in his pockets. And last time I checked, Lynn is not going too far. It's not going too far. Check this out. This lady said, Aboriginal. A similar situation happened to my mother, when my mother accidentally cut off an adjacent car to the right of her. The angry Latino man followed her 8 miles into the nearby town and then started to yell at her and then showed her his gun. Dusty, it comes in all flavors. And when I saw this, I thought about this group this video right here. Check this out. Check out this video. The Latino man, angry dust bucket. It's not even worth it. A simple driving incident. Somebody may have cut you off. Check it, fair use.
In the middle of I-95, but before we go on, a warning. Though no one got hurt, the video you're about to see shows a driver pulling out his gun and firing multiple times. The video, posted on social media by talk show host Andy Slater, was taken in June of last year. According to police, 30-year-old Eric Popper was driving on I-95 southbound in the area of Northwest 151st Street. He first cuts off another driver, and when that driver honks the horn, Popper steps on his brakes. He's then seen pulling his gun out from the center console and waiting for the other driver to pass him. When he does, that man throws something that hits Popper's car, and that's when he opens fire. Woo! Popper told police he thought the other driver started shooting at him first. That other driver says he threw a water bottle at Popper's car and did not have a weapon at the time. Popper faces multiple charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
So you just earned your felony. Is it right to throw some water at the car of somebody? No. But it's not right to do this. I mean, check it out. Look at this fool. And you should not. So stupid. If I was going to do this, I would at least let the window down. This fool's so emotional. He shut out his own darn window.
151st Street. He first cuts off another driver, and when that driver honks the horn, Popper steps on his brakes. He's then seen pulling his gun out from the center console and waiting for the other driver to pass him. When he does, that man throws something that hits Popper's car, and that's when he opens fire.
Oh my gosh. Was it worth it? All his dumb, big melon head had to do was keep on driving and ignore it. So now you're facing charges. Dusty, the dusty Latino man, a non-melanated brother, whatever his nationality is. And here we have the dusty chocolate drop. 2 men, dusty, dumb, they don't think. You should. What if he had shot that other person in the head? They lost control. Car go upside hydroplane, or then hit somebody else. Look how many lives could have been in danger by this one dusty on the road. Again, you want power. You want to be in control of something. More than likely, is a woman in your life controlling things you don't think. This right here. She bumped into you. You've been disrespected all your life. You're like, oh, no, I ain't having it today. Not today, oh. Really? You don't have anything else going on in your life? I don't have enough hours in a day to do what I need to do. More than one business, running then over here and over there. Looking at something now with a business partner, really? So somebody bump into you, you got the time. And she apologized. But you got the time to follow and do all that shooting. Unbelievable. The Miss Smith 77, she said, this is why I carry. The fact that she opened the door and she's referring to the lady when she bumped into this character and he followed her home. I'm with Miss Smith. I wouldn't even open up the door. She opened up the door and that's when he let loose and started busting those caps. So I believe that's what she's referring to in this video here. She said the fact that she opened the door, why? If he would have followed me home, he'd been up shit creek. Exactly. He needs to be at the ME, the medical examiner's office. So many black women just cannot believe that her black man would harm her. Well, hell, you better believe it because it's on TV every day. Some black women will never learn. It has to cost them their lives, and only then on the way out does it make sense, and it's too late. He won't hit a Karen, though. Speak with receipts. They won't charge up a white woman profiling them, but will murk a black woman and her children with no hesitation. Exactly. 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 He won't put those hands on Karen, let alone those bullets. And that's why I hate to say it. Dusties, when they're the Dusty chocolate drops, they do hate women. I hate to tell you. And some still trying to hold on. I'm going to hold on. Well, you keep holding on and hope you don't go out. Well, you're trying to hold on to that Dusty. These Dusties equal death. It is what it is. Dusties equal death. And Bella the Boss 76 said it's so true. I've been said Dusties don't age well. Yes, I started seeing a theme whenever people show these stories. Good thing is she didn't lose her life. Only a dusty degenerate will try to kill someone with something so trivial. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Because she bumped in and she apologized. I wonder if that white man had bumped into it, what would have happened. Let's drop you off at the financial district in New York City. Let's drop you off at any suburb and let some wife was bumping until you see what happened. This fool right here, what she said is so true. Bella the Ball 76, only a dusty degenerate would try to kill somebody over something so trivial. And this right here, somebody threw some water, a water bottle at the car. And it started off with him cutting off. And look what he did. He just started shooting like some crazy. Shooting through his own darn window. Damaging your own car. Damaging your own vehicle. Look at this. Unreal. Look at this. So you vandalize your own car, shoot them randomly. Anybody could have been hit. It's a wonder and it is a blessing that another driver wasn't hit, lost control. Next thing you know, you're on the freeway. A pile up. AA said, it's out of the hood store, ladies. How much you want to bet there were men in that store that stood there and said nothing? Yes, I believe it. I believe it. And you know why? Thanks, AA. Because my comment here, I didn't think about that in particular with the video, but I can tell you for sure, violence toward women, it is tolerated and accepted in the hood. And especially a black woman, just no black woman. Just not a black woman. And DNW75 said it right. The only thing they'll do is record the harassment or the attack. Of course. Or, as Arlene McFadden said, take up for the offender. Now, I believe it was Mr. Perkins that put a comment in here earlier, and I had something to say. Kara Washington speaks. She says, I agree with you 100%. They probably just stood there and watched. Exactly. Losers. And some of them, again, the dust buckets got one thing in their pocket, lint. Lint in your pockets, Larry. Dust. That there, they really, for them to stand there and watch, and when they record, I hate to tell you, I really think they're getting pleasure from it. They're so down. But here's the thing about it. Some of these same fools, the key, the door that they walk into at night to lay that old big, dusty, empty head belongs to a woman whose name is on the deed with the mortgage company, at the bank, at the rental office, on the lease. Some of them can't even move in these streets without their mama or mammy or baby mammy. This my grandma's car. Inwardly, these men are hating women. I'm telling you, they are hating women. Kiana Jackson says, oh, wow, damn, hope she's okay. This Dusty here, she said, sorry for what? That's the whole thing. What more did you want her to do? Damn, anything to set him off. He's already off. Then he followed her home. That's the scary part. Again, nothing more to do with your time. Kiara Washington speaks again. She says, no matter what black men say, they're always seeking the attention of black women. I'm sure after she apologized, he wanted her to grovel and get on her knees and praise him. Oh, please. We don't have any black men worship over here. I see this energy weekly when I'm in the gym. Black men are always trying to get my attention. And when I walk in the opposite, girl, you walk in the opposite, honey. Good luck. Opposite direction. They try to follow me to make sure they're in my line of sight because they've been built up by the mammies. Marthon. Brown Fox, unbelievable when I heard. Yep, it was too early for that kind of behavior. Age of Aquarius, Kitten Hills out here talking about high value in black women. Well, he need to go ahead and talk about this low value men, the $50 billion burden. And last I checked, the $50 billion burden, it's not us. We know who it is. Seven Brooks says, many are mad and few are roaming. Beware the angry black man. Indeed. That's why I came up with the jingle. That is exactly the deal. Exactly the deal. So R. King said, that song you're singing is hilarious, but true. It is. Because you look around, what do you see? When they get angry, I'm agree with Free Yourself, just demonic demons walking around. That's why things happen. That's why things happen. With the dust buckets, always something with the crazy. You already know. And Lightning Below says, not the Taliban, but Black man. Black man. Lisa Florence says, that's a good one. How about Blackie Band? They need to ban these duckies. Blackie Band and Black man. They need to be banned from society. I kid you not. So yeah, this here, it's sad. It's very, very sad, and it's very telling. It is very telling. Again, the Dusties, they have nothing. They don't control anything. They're not one or desired. That's why they come up with these lies. Oh, how being a black man and we the most desired by who? The penal system? Again, like this on the screen, and this one right here. And we also got Dusty Dan somewhere. Dusty Dan. These are low performing men. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this story here that she bumped into him and she apologized and he started shooting. The Dusties. Sometimes, I hate to say, look at these comments. One commenter said about staying out of these bodegas and staying out of the stores, the corner stores. I hate to say it. Sometimes it may be safer just to go ahead and make a drive. What do you think you might need for the week? And it's no guarantee, but try to go to a safer area. You understand? A safer area, and maybe just get what you need for the week to avoid that. Is it that important that you have to go there? It's just not worth it. Again, she said, stay out of the hood stores, ladies. And like she said, I agree. There are probably men in there that stood there and did nothing. In my opinion, I think they want to see that because the hatred for women is real. The hatred that they have for women, it is so very, very real. Anyway, I am out. Thanks for listening. And I'll be doing some more uploads. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe for the black men that are out there protecting. We appreciate you. Ladies, again, where it's a dusty, you don't want to be. We are more on the receiving end of the failure of these men and the hatred that they have. One of my colleagues, my business partner, that got a startup going on. I'm gonna do a video on what he said, and as I say, the world is watching. It's true. The world is watching. And see, here's the sad thing. He might get him a second chance because they have built the foundation. Let's say he's Caucasian or Hispanic, whatever his name is. They have built the foundation. Well, just to be honest, those men, I'm not saying they're perfect health, no, they're not. But they have a foundation where a lot of them have built. So that right there, he can do this. And somebody will have sympathy on Dusty Dan or angry Latino man. Somebody has sympathy on him. And he gonna be all right. This right here, nobody's building for. Why? It's too much demonic, too diabolical. It's just not. We're the ones that are building for the community. Goldman Sachs, I will let you know. It's the women that are creating jobs in the black community. It's these right here that's robbing the jobs, robbing the people in the community. So I'm going to close out with Beware the angry black man, please have your gun in hand. Beware the angry black man, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Please have your loaded gun in hand. I'll come back now. You hear?